Hello, d4, knight f6, c4 e6, knight c3, bishop b4, e3, castles, bishop d3, d5, and a3. That's Botvinnik system. We take on c3. Sometimes black plays dc, bishop takes c4 and bishop d6, but I think white is better. Many games of Botvinnik in this line with white. So we take on c3, b takes c3, and now it's very important moment. I think that in this position c6 move is perfectly playable, but if you remember one of the previous videos, we will get the position from another move order like this. So we should really take on c4. That move sticks to our repertoire. Also, I want to say that the original Botvinnik idea works well if black plays c5, white then plays cd, d, knight e2. That's very important moment. White wants now to play f3, castles, knight g3 and e4 at some point, and that is Botvinnik's main idea. That works in Nimzo-Indian and also in the Queen's Gambit declined lines. And I think that it's easier to play with white in such position. For example, b6, f3, bishop a6, castles, rook 8, knight g3, bishop d3, and queen d3. Some games from that position. And I don't like it for black. Also, if white goes f3 in this position, more variation, and black plays d5, we can get the same position, and we can get such position from Zemish variation if white goes a3 and then goes f3 and black just goes d5. So I don't like all this position in my repertoire. I will stick to moves where we can go out from this nasty Botvinnik setup. So we play d takes c4, and after bishop takes c4 we play c5, and we get the critical position. White's best moves are knight f3 and knight e2, but in this video let's talk about other moves. First of all, bishop b2. Well, it's not a flexible move. Black goes queen c7. It's a normal move. We want to play e5 at some point. For example, if white goes bishop d3 or bishop e2, knight c6, knight f3, rook d8, and castle is just a transposition to another lines. So, for example, queen e2, knight c6, knight f3, and we play e5. If now h3 protecting against bishop g4 move, then we go e takes d4, that's a novelty, c takes d4, queen a5 check. That was the reason why it is behind in this development. And after king f1, bishop e6, bishop e6, f takes c6, king g1, rook a d8, the position is more or less equal. But it's better than playing castles like in one game, because now bishop g4 is really annoying. If d5, then e4, dc, and queen takes c6, and black is decisive advantage. So h3, bishop h5, g4, and here black should have played knight g4, hg, bishop g4, bishop d5, rook a d8, bishop e4, and rook d6, and black has very nasty attack. So if white goes queen e2, not transposing another line, so it's not what white wants. Let's talk about bishop d3. Well, it's not a very flexible move, but white has maybe an idea to play e4 at some point. So queen c7, black just wants to take on d4 and to check on c3, so white really has no alternative but to play bishop b2 and knight c6, and now knight f3. If knight e2, then e5 and castles, it's a transposition to align we would see in the next videos. Also e4 is possible, but it's too slow. Queen a5, queen d2, and b6. So we know such ideas. When your opponent has the pair of bishops, we want to exchange white bishop, knight e2, bishop a6, bishop a6, queen a6, f3, and knight a5, and look at this weak light square, so black is slightly better. Knight f3 and e5, that is main black's idea. And really white should take on e5, because if queen c2, then cd, cd, and e4, and that nasty check from a5. Bishop takes e4, knight takes e4, queen takes e4, and queen a5 check, knight d2, bishop f5, queen f3, and queen b5, no castle for white, bishop c3, rook f8, d5, knight e7, a4, queen a6, d6, and queen takes d6, and white castles, but black is slightly better. So d takes e5, knight takes e5, knight takes e5, and queen takes e5. And white should go somewhere with the queen. If queen e2, then rook d8, c4, and queen g5, attacking g2 pawn, f3, and bishop f5, trying to exchange bishops. If bishop takes f5, queen takes f5, castles, and queen a6, rook f d1, rook d1, rook d1, and knight d7 with the idea of playing knight b6, attacking the c4 pawn. The position is more or less equal. If e4 now, then bishop e6. Now castles is a bad move, because after e4 black plays knight h5, and this first square is weakened. So rook d1, rook d7, g3, rook a8, castles, and h6, and we have a balanced position. White has a pair of bishops, but white has some pawn weaknesses. The position is more or less equal. White can also try queen c2, but in this position black can play c4, energetic play, and after bishop c4, bishop f5, queen e2, rook a8. Black has full compensation for the sacrifice pawn, so if now bishop b3, knight e4, castles, knight takes c3, queen e1, queen b5, bishop c3, queen b3, bishop d4, and b6, and the position is more or less equal. That was the best move for white, but in the game white played castles, and after knight g4, g3, and queen c5, bishop d3, bishop d3, queen d3, queen h5, h4, and knight e5. Black was better. Look what this weak light squares. So white has an extra pawn, but many weaknesses. That was Milov against Latier game. So let's make some conclusions. I think that bishop b4 is just a transposition to other lines, otherwise white could be worse. Bishop d3, it's a logical move with idea of playing e4, but it's too slow. I think that white also should transpose into major lines. So really, let's go to the next video where we will talk about more serious white setups. And that's all about it. Thanks for watching this video, and see you again soon. Goodbye.